What I'm about to tell you may be too out there for some of you to believe, and that's okay. I had a theory floated to me by the PR of Christy Blanchard that we all know never was the PR of Christy Blanchard. At the time, it was so absolutely ludicrous that I thought there was no way it could be true. But I'm going to run it by you guys and let you guys decide. She made this sound as if this was April's plan the whole time, but I'm beginning to wonder if it was all of them working together. Supposedly, there's some social experiment going on about how you can basically rile up an entire social media community and kind of decide how everything's going to go, almost like a corporate gaslighting study. Just hear me out, try to follow me down the rabbit hole, believe me or don't, it doesn't matter anymore. All the people in the true crime community that were involved in the Gypsy Rose case, Natasha and me and Christy and April and Nina and Bree, we all started out like this, and none of us were not getting along except for obviously April and Christy, right? And now here we all are at each other's throats. It started with, April and Christy, and then me and April, and then me and Natasha, and then Nina and me and Bree, and we're all at each other's throats because of Gypsy Rose, essentially. Now, tides have turned. April's now with Natasha, and all of Christy's stuff is somehow getting to Natasha, weirdly, who is supposed to not be affected with Christy. What if, and hear me out, what if this was all some ploy from the beginning? I know I love conspiracy theories, but it's all too coincidental. Why is it that Natasha, enemy of the family, is getting all of Gypsy Rose's shit all of a sudden? Like, why? How? I mean, we all know that Jasmine, the PR that wasn't PR, was essentially Natasha's mod, but either Jasmine's leaking it all, or fucking Christy is. I don't know. We have the old players in the game, Christy and Natasha and April and Jasmine, that are suddenly all working together. And except Brandy and Tori don't want shit to do with shit. And then the new players that have been drug in, me and Nina and Bree, we're all scattered all over the fucking place. Gypsy suddenly told randomly out of nowhere from one PO call that she's no longer allowed to be on social media, but I know that she's been called on thousands of times. Why was that the one time? Why was that the camel that broke the back? And she goes radio silent, only to come back swinging 10 times harder on lives and TMZ, and all of her shit getting leaked. Ken, her rhinoplasty. Out of nowhere, I thought she was supposed to be offline. Christy has some weird-ass PR that comes out of nowhere to keep her off of line, that contacts her friends that aren't even online. And then not only does this PR do nothing, but she collects my text messages and Brandy's text messages and Tori's text messages. For what? That's not PR. That's fucking weird. The family asking for privacy, except they are out. They're all over Louisiana, and anybody in Louisiana will tell you this. They're everywhere. They're not hiding from all of this. And TMZ getting their shit immediately after that live with Natasha, that wasn't planned. Are you fucking kidding me? Do the math. You guys can think I'm crazy. I'm fine with that. And this isn't about me being jaded, about being kicked out of the cool kids club. Because if you read my text messages, which I'm sure you probably will, considering some of them are on Reddit out of context, make sure, by the way, you can go to my Facebook and read all of the text messages between me and Jasmine, me and Christy, all of it. I'm going to put it down below here so you can go see for yourself the actual conversations, because I ain't going to have people post shit out of context. This wasn't about excommunicating me. I have been going at the fucking rails for the past 3 days, pissed the fuck off. And that's exactly why I'm here today. Because there's something not fucking right. I think we've all been spun head over fucking fist since Gypsy Rose got the fuck out of prison. Because the true crime community was a decent place until she stepped back out of prison. And now we're all scrambling around, acting like assholes, hating each other. And for what? So that they could get the... Think about it. This is a way for them to get out all of their little news, get it out without, saying, oh, look at me. And even better if they have scapegoats to pin it on, because now not only does their shit get out like they wanted, but they're the victims because it was leaked. I don't know how the fuck I didn't see this shit before, and if you guys don't believe me, that's fine, but I'm going to tell you, if that's not what the fuck is happening, maybe I belong in a padded fucking room somewhere.